Hi guys, welcome back to another look at the markets for this week. Firstly, I'm going to start off with the dollar index, the DXY. I still think this is going to be bullish at the moment. The 103 level here, which I've marked out, is still looking good. If we hold this 4-hour order block here, and we see some price action movement around the bottom, then I still think we can go upwards. I think maybe see some liquidity down the bottom there at 103 to take out some buyers and sellers, and then we may see the move upwards. One thing to note is there's not much news on the dollar, so that whether that makes it weaker or not, we shall see. Here's the GBP USD. Again, looking at the 4-hour order block here, until the structure changes, I'm a dollar bull. So we can here see the 4-hour order block on the chart. Again, once it hits this area here, I expect it to go in correlation with the dollar and be a bit weaker. If I just move that up a little bit, that is where the actual order block is at 127144. Again, if you look overall, we've broken out the trend line and it's hitting the other side perfectly, keeping structure perfect. I think if we see some downside, we could see that down to the 126 level, which I marked out the other day. Let me just put this in there properly. I think if you put an arrow down to the bottom here, that 126, 120 level looks really good to obviously maybe try and get a short in there until I see any difference, and that'll be fine. And along the bottom there, let's just mark that out properly. I'll obviously keep all of this informed when the market's open, see how we open. Let's go to the Euro USD. Again, the same sort of thing. We're at a 4-hour order block here at the 109 level. If we mark this out, we could see further downside here. Just put an arrow on the 4-hour order block here, where you can see price repeatedly keeps coming away from that. Let's move on to the Euro GBP. Again, I just thought I'd just do a couple of charts just to have a look at. Again, we're seeing a rejection at this level marked here. It's a bit all over the place, this pair. Again, I still think this area here is going to be maybe bullish or bearish, but until I see some proper price action, I'm not sure. So I'm going to wait around and see. Obviously, if this level holds, we'll look to the lower of the 85,207. Now let's move on to Bitcoin. Again, I'm still bullish on this. We're at a lovely 1-hour order block here. I still think we're going to see a lovely move up to the 47,000 level. This is holding beautifully at the moment. It's in a little rise over the weekend up to the 41,000 level from 40,000. So let's see what happens there. Onto GBP JPY. One thing to note on this is we've hit a 1 weekly high. So if we just let me show you here on the 4-hour chart, I think this may be due for a retracement. If we go and just have a look at the weekly chart here, you can see that if you go over with the line, we've hit a 1 weekly area where we could see some bears enter the market here. If you look at this, let me just draw this in for you. There at the 188,647 level, that's exactly what we hit, and we saw a little bit of drawdown. I think we might see a few more bearishness on this, hitting the top level there, look. And I think the correlation on the JPY hitting the bottom, this could be a good area for bears to enter. If we just mark out this 186,647 level as maybe, if we go down to the JPY to have a look at that, you'll be able to see what I mean. The bottom of this at the 6483 level may be a bull run incoming here, because the JPY are going to up their interest rate. So if you look on the 4-hour, it goes perfectly in correlation with the GBP